When you're doing this kind of thing, is your, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like intuition in terms of knowing if something's like, how do you know if something's tricking you, right? It's like, oh, I'm going to start out with the innocent stuff. Once they invite me in and I'm in the house and I'm doing my thing, now I'm going to turn and start causing mayhem.
You have to be careful. Okay. You have to really be careful. Again, and you have to stay clear and clean and in integrity and right purpose of what you want. That was not a ghost. That was my husband.
Okay.
Coming down.
I was like, that was a hard. That was aggressive. Start screaming, just running around. Yeah. So intention. So I know you describe yourself as a good witch. Now, there's a lot of stories, there's movies, there's a million things about witches. So how many good witches would you say in comparison to dark witches? Is it outnumber which way, or
way more good witches?
Way more good? Because
again, to say it could mean a lot of different things. It's a very big umbrella term to say witch. It could be a religion, or it could be a practice. Wicca as a religion, there's light and dark. When the Wicca is a very light, goddess-oriented, nature-oriented religion. Right. There's ceremonial magicians. So it could be your belief system, or it could just be your practice. Practice means I believe it. I do magic. I believe that we can shift fate. That's what a spell working is. That's what it is. Because naturally things just kind of take its easiest path. Where life is going to take almost like gravity, run downhill. And we want to cause a shift in it. No, I want to be famous. I want to make $1 billion. I want to do what? That's us causing a shift in whatever it is. To practice the craft, witchcraft, whether it's spell working, it's like we are powerful beings and we can do that. And I do believe that. I think we are crazy, beautiful, powerful beings. And we've so given our power away. We've given our power away to people, to fear, to anger, to addictions, even belief systems, self-limiting, fear-based belief systems. So it's about getting your power back. You don't have to use the term witch or people shaman or just I'm a magical person,
Why would someone pick kind of a darker? I mean, is it just the person they are, or do they feel like a power is greater there? Like, what's the attraction that you've seen?
I guess it's more of a power. Again, I think most people are innately good, and maybe some people are innately bad. And I did a movie actually. Some guy, it was a documentary done by a devout Christian called "Sell Your Soul to Satan" or something. He held an audition for people willing to sell their soul to the devil for fame and fortune. Hundreds of people came. In the audition. And the guy who won is this cute little musician, Kai Blackwood, Tokyo Death Squad, like heavy metal kind of rock and roll. And so they worked with a demonologist and all the stuff. They drew his blood. So he wrote a pact to the devil in blood, Kai blood, and drew all this stuff and the right kind of wood for the thing. I did a seance they hired me to do a seance of everybody who'd supposedly sold their soul to the devil and what opinion would they have. And anybody who has said, no, don't do it. Nope, don't do it. Everybody from King Solomon to who's that old jazz dude? Everybody that never said, no, don't do it. No, don't do it. Don't do it. So he was still going to do it. So I said I would come to do this ritual because I just wanted to hold light. I just wanted to hold space. I wanted him to not do it, to hold space. So again, he was working with this demonologist and we were driving way out to the desert. It's like, ooh, this is a horror movie in itself. I don't know these people. What are we doing? Because they had this weird kind of preacher guy that's like, yeah. But anyway, so we were in this almost like a silo where you had to climb in a window, no roof, and it was a full moon to watch a moon cycle. And he was doing all this ritual stuff. And I'm like, oh. And there was protection candles all around. All of a sudden, this whole rumbling was starting. And it sounded like World War. I'm like, this is so weird, this rumbling. And then all the protection candles started burning out except for one. The one cameraman whose wife wouldn't leave the limo and she was in there praying. His candle wasn't going on. I'm like, oh my God, he's going to do this. This is so weird. This is going to be the strongest thing I've ever seen. But then he went and smashed the black mirror and he didn't do it because he even had talked to the demonologist beforehand and she said, don't do it. The price is too high. So then this big parchment that he had done, Kai Black, sell my soul to the devil. Real parchment, goatskin parchment. She's like, burn it up. They had lighter fluid there because they wanted some theatrics thing or something. It wouldn't burn. Whoa. All this lighter wouldn't burn. So they finally, we thought it burned. They threw it in the corner. Afterwards, we're cleaning up everything and they went and got it. It was perfectly legible. It had just shrunk to Barbie doll size. but you could still complete. It was as beige as skin. I black so much. The other side was black and burnt, and it looked like limbs coming out. And this side was completely. I was like, he's like, what do I do with this? She's like, keep it safe.
Lock it
away.
Oh,
it's like, yeah, but he didn't do it. But yeah, there is good and evil, light and dark, yin and yang.
So and
you make that choice. But I believe in what the Wiccan readers will say, what you put out, you get back 3 times. Mm-hmm. And that karmic rule or whatever. So why would you send out curses and evil and that? Send out love, send out abundance. And that's the life you're going to live. Because whatever you do, whether good witch, bad witch, you're creating the world you live in.
True. So a bad witch would be, is it always like a kind of a Satan, devil, dark energy thing? Or is it some people just want to mess with other people and they're just doing hexes or spells or whatever?
I don't know. I think it's a power control thing.
Okay.
But again, who wants to live in that world? Just icky to me.
And do you ever see that? Do you ever go to people's homes who've maybe had a curse on them or something? They've run across someone unsavory?
Yeah, most curses are not real curses. The best curse to say is like, I'm going to put a curse on you and never think of them again. And they create their own curse because we almost are do. But you can get rid of it. Light always beats dark. I believe that. Good always beats evil. You bring a candle into a room, you bring in light. You're going to see those shadows with the candle that are there, but light beats dark.